Hey, welcome back. We're in between games here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. And we got a huge win for the women's today over the Truett McConnell Bears. And we're talking with assistant coach Andrew Stinson. And Coach Stinson, first of all, congratulations on the senior day victory today. That was a good one.
Thank you. I pretty appreciate it.
That was just a good team victory and, and some good standouts. You know, you're going to be losing a lot there, but today is a special day. It's Play for Kay Day, and legendary former head coach of NC State, Kay Yow. You played for Coach Yow. Let's talk about, first of all, what your experience was like playing for her in NC State, and, how did she impact your life, personally and, academically and athletically?
Well, Kay Yow was a type of coach and person that took everything personally. She took a personal interest in me and all the young ladies that played for her. She kept us going. She kept us up. She kept us, there were sometimes we were down about grades or about what we did on court, and she always had positive words to say to us. Playing for Kay was an amazing adventure for me. She practically changed my whole game and changed my life. She was one of the ones that basically introduced me to Christ, into turning my life over to Christ back then, and she just changed my game overall. My shot, my defense.
But think about what you just said with the foundation of giving you the spiritual basis to just change your whole life around and to build that on. That to really help you with that facilitate that was incredible.
Right. Well, that was something that when I first got there, she talked about, and I was like, why is she talking about this? And I understand why.
Man.
Yeah, I understand. I understood after a few weeks of hearing her talk and continuing to talk about it. It made sense to me.
How have you taken those life lessons you got from Coach Yow and turned them into this career now where you're coaching? You help with the men's program and the women's program. How have you taken her lessons? Because she's profound. Across all basketball, not just women's basketball, basketball as a whole. But how do you implement her teachings to you today?
Well, I just try to share with them some of the things that she shared with me. She shared things like, you first of all, always on time. But on time is late.
Exactly.
So you got to be there early. Just little things like that I try to tell the girls and try to, teach to the guys. Just the little things make a big difference in what people think about you. You're always there. You ask questions. You smile. You greet people. It was that way all the time with Coach Yow.
Well, what does this foundation Play for Kay mean to you and to sports in general, women's sports specifically?
Well, Coach Yow, she put this together. She wanted to bring communities, coaches, players together to help support cancer.
All forms of cancer.
All forms of cancer. Coach Yow was big on it. She pounded into us. She pounded into anybody that was around her or that associated with her. I met a lot of people that just adored Coach Yow. And that's all they talk about, Coach Yow, the foundation, cancer. Those are the type of things that she instilled in her players. When we get together. Last week I went back for the alumni weekend.
Really?
I went back there for the Play for K game at NC State. It was great. We had like 50, 60 alumni players there. We greeted the girls as they came on the court. We were on court at third quarter, and they presented a check, and all the girls was there, and it was just a great atmosphere there. And, we lost the game, but it's okay.
But think about the legacy.
The legacy
Exactly.
And the women that was there, the people that are 25-year, breast cancer-free, 20 years. It went all the way up 25 years, from 2 to 25 years.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's a great segue there to go that, every dollar you donate goes to help fight and research against cancer. And we're just starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. So, if you want to help out, we set up a great way for you to donate online. You can go to support.kayyow, that's KAYYOW.com/BluefieldWBB, and every penny helps.
Every penny. That night, they raised over $1 million that night.
That's incredible.
That night. One donation was about $500,000.
That's it. Really?
Yes, it was amazing. When they said the amount of the check and the amount of money that they raised, amazing. Coach Yow just left such a legacy.
That's giving me goosebumps right now to think about it.
Yes.
Hey, before we let you go, parting thoughts on on what Coach Yow meant to you, but what the fight against cancer means to you and women in general.
Well, I have a aunt who battled cancer and is I think a 15-year cancer-free. Um,
She won her fight.
yes, she won her fight, and it means a lot to me. A lot of people don't have anything that mean anything to them, but Kay instilled this in us, and that's why it means so much to us. She instilled it in us, and so as women, as we go out to the world, we try to instill into one other person just to keep it going.
Well, it's a little light of mine.
Yes.
We'll let it shine.
Yes, we're
And
gonna let it shine.
you can see, if you could see her right now, we don't have the camera pointed on us, but Coach Stinson just beaming. Your eyes are just gleaming talking about Coach Yow.
Yeah.
And hey, thank you for sharing your moments with us. Don't forget, you can support. Go to support.kayyow, KAYYOW.com/Bluefield WBB and donate for Play for K. Coach Stinson, it's been incredible.
No
God
problem.
bless you, and thanks for sharing that story with me
Oh,
and
no
everybody
problem.
else out there.
Anytime.
And go get this victory today.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need
going to get this
victory.
win right now.
We
Yes.
need that. Go get it.
You
That's
got
Coach
it.
Stinson, who's still going to be here working on her degree. And, oh, man, what a legacy Coach Yow left behind. We'll be back with the men's broadcast here in just a little bit. We're going to have some live footage for you of warm-ups. The men's contest coming up here shortly as the Rams host the Truett McConnell Bears here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dome Gymnasium for an Appalachian Athletic Conference showdown between the Bears of Truett McConnell and your Bluefield Rams. Hi, I'm AD Corey Mullins here, going to walk you through this game. Rams come in, finishing up here the season, your last 3 games. Looking for a good conference win, trying to fight back to get into that conference tournament in a couple of weeks in Kingsport. Starting lineup for the Rams here. Number 0, 6-foot freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia. At point guard, Elijah White. Number 3, a 6-foot junior from Goldsboro, North Carolina, Christian Bullock. Number 14, Brandon, 6'6" senior from Fairmont, West Virginia, Brandon Shields. Number 15, the AAC Conference Men's Basketball Player of the Week, 6'7" graduate from Raleigh, North Carolina, Volante Carroll. And also inside, number 20, 6'5" graduate from Augusta, Georgia, Jamal Hinkle. And it is senior day today here on campus. And we are honoring Brandon Shields, Volante Carroll, and Jamal Hinkle for their efforts and their time here as a Ram. So for Truett McConnell, we have Brent Kelly, number 4, E.J. Smith, number 2, number 13, Raul Arias Ortega, number 15, Inaka Frankie, and number 21, Kafumba Torre inside. And we are ready to tip it off here. A little bit of a false start on Carroll. Ball is up, and Truett retains first possession here. Kelly brings it across half court. On the side with Frankie, back to Kelly. Little back screen action. Shovel pass is deflected. Truett recovers. Inside to Frankie, goes up, blocked by Carroll. Torre tries the follow-up, but it is rebounded by Bluefield. Hinkle comes up with it ahead to Christian Bullock for 3, and the Rams have the early lead. Wing handoff here. They got a little 4-out-1 in around a high post. Looking for Frankie posting up on Carroll. Here comes a ball screen for Kelly, excuse me. Arias Ortega inside for 2. Bears are on the board. Elijah White running the point. Bullock on the wing. Hinkle gets the ball at the high post, looking for either a shot or a backdoor cut. Looking to post Carroll on the down screen. Here comes White. Carroll on the block. Strong dribble to the middle. Finds Shields in the corner, just short on that 3-point opportunity. Rams coming off a game the other evening at Milligan University. Lost 66-58 in a close one there. As Inaka Frankie gets the friendly roll and the 3. So Bears with an early 5-3 lead. Bullock top of the key. Finds Carroll on the block. Strong left-hand dribble. Carroll's up, no good. Frankie rebounds, and here come the Bears. Good crowd on hand here for the last Saturday afternoon game of the year. Kelly's 3 is no good. Bullock comes up with a rebound. Back to Bullock on the wing. And can't get it to go. Bears 3-on-2 here. Kelly. E.J. Smith from the wing is no good, and Elijah White pulls down the rebound here. Both teams looking to push the pace early in this contest. Of course, that's been kind of the MO for Richard Morgan and the Rams team all season. Try to outrun. Some really good guard play as Carroll finds the easy left-hand hook in the middle of the lane. 5-5, tying it up. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Bullock on the rebound. Ahead to Shields in transition for three. Off to the right. And Torre and the Bears come up with the rebound here. Early in this one, only 3 minutes in. 5-5 game. Smith on the wing. Looking for three off the dribble drive, and he hits it. Good dribble penetration by Truitt. Kelly finds a piece of the lane, draws the defense in, and is able to kick it out to Smith for that three. So Bears are up 8-5 now. 16.5 to go here in the first half. Carroll at the top, looking for a down screen and cross screen on the baseline. Elijah White at the top of the key, ball screen from Carroll. Cross-court pass to Shields. Lay the shot clock, last seconds. Bullock goes up, short on the jumper. Kelly with a rebound, here they come. Truitt elects to slow it down, get a set formed here. Little false motion, trying to set up either a ball screen or a post up here. Arias Ortega, 15 foot is good. 10-5, Truitt. Elijah White turns down the ball screen. Cross-court path to Bullock. Hinkle from the top of the key, looking for an angle. Couple of shot fakes and gets Torre up and off balance. And Hinkle will go to the line for two. First shot rolls in for Hinkle. And checking into the game will be C.J. Brown, number 10 for the Bears. Second is good too, so Hinkle is on the board. And the Rams cut the lead to 3. Press is beat by Kelly. And a nice lob to Frankie for the easy two. Rams set a play up here. Looking for Bullock on the wing. Denied, and so is Shields on the opposite wing. Arias Ortega. Goes the distance and gets the and one. Foul's going to be on Brandon Shields, his first, team's first. And a chance for the three-point play. Free throw is up and good. It's now 15-7. Makai Covington checking in for the Bears, taking over for Kelly. One-four low set here for Elijah White at the top of the key. Driving strong with his left hand. Lane opens up, and a good finish for Elijah White, his first 2 points of the afternoon. X-cut action off the high post. Rams are in a little bit of a matchup zone here. C.J. Brown's jumper is no good. Rebound by Frankie. No good again, and Carroll comes up with a rebound for Bluefield. Shields up ahead for three in transition. Just a little strong. Brown to the rim. And in transition, he is going to get the foul on Jamal Hinkle, his first, team second. He'll go to the line for 2. Good crowd on hand today for senior day. Last Saturday afternoon basketball here in the Dome for both of our teams. The women won earlier, 67-63 over Truett. They remain tied, I believe, for 7th place in the AAC, with 1 game to play on Tuesday evening at Burnell. C.J. Brown hits 1 of 2. Hinkle with a rebound, and Elijah White brings the ball to the floor for the Rams. Crossover dribble on the wing. Nice floater, 2 points for Elijah White. That was impressive. Brown with the ball at the top of the key. 1-on-1 against Hinkle. To the rim, and good strong finish with his right hand. Brown making his presence known early in this game. Off the bench for the Bears. Reach from behind foul. That'll be on Covington, his first, team second. High ball screen for White at the top of the key. Deep 3 is good for the Rams. Cutting the lead to 4. 18-14 here with 13 minutes to go in the first half. Great high ball screen, a little bit of a hesitation on that move, and a step back 3 from Elijah White. Rams stay with that matchup zone, a little 2-3 action. High post catch for Frankie. In the corner to Arias Ortega. Now on the block with Brown. And the foul will be called on the baseline. That's going to be Sage McClellan with his first foul as he checks into the game here for the Rams. 3 team fouls for the Rams. Inbound to C.J. Brown. Gets Volante Carroll in the air on the shot fake. Carroll has no choice but to foul. And C.J. Brown will go back to the line. First shot is up and no good. Second shot on the way. Brown again hits 1 of 2. And Shields and Caleb Hewitt will check in for Bluefield. So McClellan, White, Volante Carroll, Brandon Shields, and Caleb Hewitt on the floor for the Rams. High ball screen again for Elijah White. Tries a lob to Carroll down the lane line. Back out to Sage McClellan. 15-footer rims in and out. Shields fights for the rebound, but referee says it is off of Bluefield and going the other way. 12:18 to play here in the first half. 19-14 is our score. Truett McConnell with an early lead here in this conference matchup. Covington runs the point here. Top to E.J. Smith. Little loop around play against this zone to try to get Arias Ortega a shot. Frankie will shoot from the corner. High arcing shot is short. Here comes Elijah White in transition. 1-on-2, splits the defense. Foul is called on Truett, and that'll send Elijah White to the line. Naka Frankie called for that foul. His first. Rams shooting 5 of 12, 42% here early in this contest. As Elijah White rims in his first shot. 2 of 6 from 3. The Bears for Truett, 7 of 13, 54% from the field early in this game. 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line. Rams stay perfect from the free throw stripes, 4 for 4. And the lead is now 3. Little run and jump out of that half-court trap. Frankie inside. Ball is blocked from behind by Sage McClellan, and here come the Rams. Elijah White, double team up top. Strong double team. C.J. Brown and Brent Kelly both harassing White, and a foul is going to be called. I believe they called that on C.J. Brown, his first of the game. Inbound a high ball screen from Shields. And we have a time stoppage here. Try to get that shot clock right. So there'll be 18 on the shot clock here as Rams retain possession. In for Truett, Torrey will come back in, as well as Corey Seitz. Seitz, a 6'8" junior forward from Cumming, Georgia. Elijah White. Ooh. That's tough. We'd like to see him try to get that shot off to get those free throws. Accidental contact up top, even though it might have been a little bit rough. .20 seconds on the shot clock here. 5 team fouls now for Truett McConnell, as that one is called on Torrey. His second. As he's replaced by R.J. Bryant. White on the wing here. Shot fake, thinking about it, looking for Carroll. Can't get him here. Shot clock under 10 now. 5 seconds on the clock. Hewitt at the top of the key from the elbow, and it is good. Caleb Hewitt, his first 2 of the game. Going one-on-one with an elbow jumper. Kelly brings the ball to the floor. Micah McAllister has checked into the game for Truett McConnell, number 11 here on the wing. Kelly drives, pitch back to Smith, and that is his second 3 of the game. So E.J. Smith now with 6. Just like that, Elijah White hits his second 3. Looked like they were trying to set something up, but he just decided to take it for himself there. So they were just kind of clearing out one-on-one for him. McAllister from the corner is no good. Volante Carroll with the rebound. Rams are in transition now. High ball screen in transition. Hewitt from the corner. Jump stop. Finds Shields. Off the back rim, no good. Elijah White leads all scorers right now with 12 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw, from the behind the arc. 2 for 2 from the free throw line as well. Kelly on the wing. Ball screen from Seitz. Seitz inside. Carroll bodies him up. Good touch right around the rim. Coach Morgan wanting a foul there, or wanting a travel, excuse me. High ball screen from Carroll. Carroll rolls down the lane line. And Elijah White stays perfect from the field, 5 for 5, 14 points. And the lead is 1 for Truett, 24-23 here. Just under 9 minutes, halfway through the first half. Kelly, stutter step, attacks left. A little strong off the back rim. Elijah White with the rebound. Coach Morgan will slow this down, call a set. 5-out look here. One-on-one, White and Kelly, and here comes the foul on Brent Kelly. It'll be the 16th foul. Substitutions for the Rams, Bullock and Hinkle replace White and Carroll. Arias Ortega back in for Truitt. McClellan baseline drive, tries to find Hinkle in the middle, bounces off his hands, under 10. Little ISO here for Caleb Hewitt. He's got the big on him. See if he can get the separation. Right hand layup is a little short. Brent Kelly up to McAllister. McAllister for 3 in transition. Too strong, misses everything. And that ball is out of bounds to Bluefield. Hewitt over to McClellan up top. Bullock on the wing. Setting a ball screen here from Hinkle. Drives left to the top of the key, finds Hewitt on the other side. Under 10 on the shot clock. Hewitt with a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Hewitt now with 4 points, and the Rams take the lead 25-24 here with 7:30 left in the first half. Frankie from the elbow. Reverse pivot and a strong move inside, and they get Hinkle for his second foul. Coach Morgan pleading the case, feeling like Frankie was a little bit of the initiator of all that contact. First shot good for Frankie. Tied at 25. Cooper Rubio checks in now for McAllister. Frankie's second shot is up and good, and Truitt takes back the lead 26-25. Bullock brings the ball across half court here for the Rams. Little 1-3-1 action. Hewitt up top over to Bullock. Trying to find a high-low. Sage McClellan on the wing. Drives left, pulls up with 10 on the shot clock, and it is good. And the Rams take a 1-point lead, 27-26. McClellan now on the board here. McClellan's played well here in the late season for the Rams. Torrey takes it to the rim. Carroll tries to slide in front and take the charge, but there is no foul called on that play. Truitt leads 28-27. Hewitt up top. Bullock slides into the high post. Find McClellan on the wing. Truitt now in a little bit of a matchup zone. Possession lost by Volante Carroll in the short corner. Goes out of bounds, and the ball will come back to Truitt McConnell. 6:10 left to go here in the first half. Brent Kelly brings the ball to the floor. Rams back to the 2-3 defense here. McClellan. Arias Ortega from the corner. Shot fake. Pull-up jumper is no good. Loose ball rebound will go out to Bluefield. 30-second timeout called by John Ye and Truett McConnell. And we will take it with them here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Just under 6 minutes here to go in the first half. Double ball screen here. Horn set. Truett traps off of it. Carroll open underneath, but can't get it to him. Truett is really working to try to recover off of that, out of that trap. Under 10, Bullock pulls up from 19. No good out to Truett. Kelly with the ball over to Arias Ortega. High ball screen set by Frankie here. Back to Kelly up top. Rams did a good job of squelching that action. Little high ball screen looking pick and roll. Kelly drives to the short corner. Finds Ortega back up top. Shot rims in and out, and here come the Rams. White drives it hard to the rim. Foul is called, but it's going to be before the shot. Foul's on Brent Kelly. That'll be the 17th foul and lead to a one-on-one situation for the Rams. White perfect from the field so far. Perfect on the day. 14 points from the freshman as he connects on his first free throw. 28-28. Just under 5 minutes here. Oh, second one rims in and out. It'll be his first miss of the day. 15 points on the afternoon. Game still tied here. Just under 5 minutes to play. Short corner, Torrey trying to find Frankie, but the ball is lost out of bounds and will go out. Excuse me, they'll call a foul on Frankie on the baseline. That is his second. And since it was not a player control foul, Bluefield will walk the distance and shoot a 1-and-1. Brandon Shields will be our shooter. Shields 0 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3, so this will be an opportunity for him to get on the board. First shot is up and good. So the Rams retain the lead, 29-28. Second shot is up and no good. 4.5 to go here in the first. Kelly on the wing. Little flare screen. And they slip it. C.J. Brown at the elbow. Great power move, but Vellante with an even better rejection. Frankie comes up with it, but Sage McClellan with the steal. McClellan goes the distance, goes up and gets fouled, and Sage will go to the line to shoot 2 shots here. 9th team foul for Truett. So the Rams will be shooting 2 the rest of the half. First shot is up and good from McClellan. Second shot from Sage is good. He now has 4 points on the young evening. John Ye from Truett asking for some clarification on a foul count. And Coach Ye is trying to figure out who the loose ball foul should have been on Frankie earlier. Was on. Nevertheless, the Rams have a 3-point lead, 31-28. Arias Ortega into the rim, or into the lane, excuse me. Carroll goes up and ties the ball up on the shot, and so possession will go to Bluefield. Strong drive by Arias Ortega, but an even tougher move. From Carroll to get that tie up. Alternate possession goes to Bluefield here. So just under 4, Elijah White will bring the ball across half court for the Rams. Clearing out again. 2 posts in the short corner. Eli with a spin move in the middle of the lane, and again, perfect from the field. He has 17 on the young night, and the Rams have their largest lead, 33-28. Arias Ortega coming off the ball screen. C.J. Brown at the elbow. Power move inside. Tough off the glass finish for C.J. Brown. High ball screen. Truett's going to trap again off the ball screen. McClellan on the wing, looking to post up Carroll. Crosses over with his left hand. High release, but it's short off the rim. And C.J. Brown will come up with the loose ball rebound. E.J. Smith looking for his 3rd 3 of the game, and he does have it from the corner. Tying it up here at 33. Truett now 4 of 10 from behind the arc. And E.J. Smith leads the Bears with 9 points. Motion here from Bluefield. And Elijah White will have his first miss with the elbow jumper. Smith brings the ball up the floor. Arias Ortega. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Elijah White. And unfortunately, shot got off and hit the rebound, or hit the backboard before Volante Carroll got to it. So this will be an and 1 opportunity for Arias Ortega. Foul is called on Elijah White. That'll be his first of the game. Team 6th, so both teams are in the bonus from here on out. As Ortega hits the second free throw to give Truett McConnell back the lead, 36-33 here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. High ball screen again. Truett aggressive on that double team off that ball screen. Caleb Hewitt takes E.J. Smith one-on-one. And hits the pull-up jumper. 36-35 here. Last 90 seconds to play in the first half. Smith with his 4th 3. Simple ball screen action at the top of the key. Gets his feet set. Extends the lead to 4. High ball screen handoff. Will change of direction from the Rams. Elijah White taking the baseline. Shot is up but rejected by Ortega. And the Rams will keep possession here on this side with 13 to go on the shot clock. Timeout is called by the Rams here. 1:06 remaining here in the first half. Taking a look at the statistics here in the first half for both teams. Truett shooting 50% from the field, 14 of 28, 5 of 11 from behind the arc, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line. The Rams 12 of 25, 48%, 3 for 7 from behind the arc, and 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Leading scorers first for Truett, E.J. Smith with 4 threes, 4 of 6 from behind the arc, 12 points. Ortega with 10, Frankie with 7, C.J. Brown with 6 early in this contest. And for the Rams, Elijah White leads all scorers with 17 on 2 of 2 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Caleb Hewitt has 6, McClellan with 4. Keeping the Rams right here in this game. So 9 seconds on the shot clock, 1:06 left on the game clock here as the Rams come out of this timeout. Side out of bounds for the Rams. So they're going to set an elevator screen here to the top of the key. Hewitt takes it, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is deflected and picked off by Truett, but Volante Carroll hustles down to take back the outlet pass. Under a minute here in the first half. Elijah White finding a crease through 3 defenders behind the back for the left-hand finish for his 19th points of the contest. 36 on the shot clock, or 36 on the game clock. As Truett lets the ball roll all the way up to half court. So a 1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock here to finish it up. One-on-one between Covington and Elijah White here at the top of the key. C.J. Brown guarded by Shields. E.J. Smith on the wing, over to Ortega. Good defense. Great defense by the Rams, and they actually get the shot clock violation before the game, before time expires. We will see if the officials put any time back on the game clock. I would say there should be about a second and a half. Well, they say there's 0.8 seconds left. So the Rams will have possession here with 0.8. Timeout call to see if we can even the score or take the lead here going into the locker room. Maybe it wasn't a timeout. Maybe it's just taking advantage of conversation. .8 on the clock. Bullock will inbound. Finds Elijah White, and then we'll just let time expire. So now we are into the locker room here at half with Truett McConnell on top, 39-37. We will be back with stats and second half action from the Dome Gymnasium here on the campus of Bluefield University. You are watching the Rams Digital Sports Network. And we're back here at the Dome Gymnasium to start the second half of Truett McConnell versus Bluefield. 39-37, the Bears are leading. Taking a look at the first half scores for Truett McConnell, E.J. Smith leads the team with 12 on 4 of 6 from three-point line. Arias Ortega has 10. Frankie with 7. Off the bench, C.J. Brown collected 6 points. And 2 from Torre and 2 from Seitz inside. And for the Rams, shooting 50% from the field in the first half, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, and 8 of 10 from the line. Elijah White leads all scorers with 19. Christian Bullock with 3. Brandon Shields with 1. Volante Carroll and Hinkle both have 2. And off the bench, Sage McClellan with 4 and Caleb Hewitt with 6. So possession originally goes here to Truett as E.J. Smith tries the float in the middle of the lane. Can't get it to go. Loose ball rebound. Possession to Bluefield. So Elijah White will bring the ball across the floor. X-cut here off of Volante Carroll at the top of the key. Here comes the high ball screen for Bullock. Pick and roll. Not open. Bullock takes it with his left hand himself. Finds Hinkle right in the middle of the lane, and he flushes it. Jamal Hinkle. Incredible athleticism. And he ties the game up here at 39. Just inside a minute here in the second half. Smith with the ball here. Bluefield elects to stay in that 2-3 zone. Torre at the elbow, looking to go one-on-one against Hinkle. Loose ball, he actually corrals it and gets past Hinkle and hits the floater in the middle of the lane for the first 2 points for Truett of the second half. Torre now with 4 points. Hinkle at the top of the key, guarded closely by Torre. Back to White, spin move in the middle of the lane, tries to find Carroll, but they're not on the same page there. And the ball goes out of bounds back to the Bears. Rams come out of the zone, go man-to-man here. As Truett runs the X motion off of high post. Screen back for Smith. Ball is driven by Torre, but stripped away by Bullock. And the Rams bring the ball to the floor. Carroll one-on-one against Frankie on the block. Ball is swung back over to Elijah White. Trying to find a crease, can't find it. Shot clock under 5 here. Step back 3 from Bullock at the top of the key over Ortega. And Bullock with his second 3 of the game, now with 6 points, and the Rams now with the lead, 42-41. Smith, elbow jumper is short and no good. Loose ball rebound comes back to Smith. Ortega from the corner over Shields. Air ball no good. And Elijah White with a rebound. And the Rams are out running. Jamal Hinkle from the short corner is good from 15 foot. Great stroke from Jamal Hinkle. And the Rams increase the lead to 3. Covington brings the ball across half court, guarded closely by White. High ball screen here. Oh, gonna slip it, fake it. Ortega from the wing. Great recovery from Carroll to wall. Torre up. Jump ball is called here, and possession will go to Brandon Shields. Shields was scrapping with Ortega and with Torre there off that loose ball. Possession goes to the Rams. Horns action here, pick and roll. Hinkle is at the top of the key. 18-foot jumper is up and good. And Hinkle is feeling it. Great rhythm, great shot here early in the second half. Just over 16 minutes left in the game here. 46-41. now the lead for the Rams. Covington maybe moved his pivot foot a little bit, but didn't call. E.J. Smith got the ball right there in the middle of the lane, and he's up for 2. Elijah White using the ball screen from Carroll. Carroll on the roll, short corner. Baseline move, up and in. Great finish with the left hand from Volante Carroll. He is on the board here in the second half, and he'll have a chance to go to the line to increase the lead here. 48-43. And one opportunity for the lefty from Raleigh, North Carolina. Free throw up and good, and it's 49-43. Volante now with 5 points on the evening. Ortega on the wing, being guarded by Shields. Looking for a post opportunity, but can't find it. E.J. Smith on the wing here, guarded by Bullock, and a timeout will be called with 12 seconds on the shot clock by John Ye. As the Bears want to talk about their strategy here late in this shot clock. That'll be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them here, 49-43, 15:28 remaining here in the second half. You're watching the Rams Digital Sports Network. And we're back, returning to action. The Rams come out of the locker room going 5 for 5 from the field to start the second half, building a 6-point lead. And as we mentioned, there'll be 12 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bears in the half court as they inbound from right in front of their bench. Smith takes the inbound over to Covington. Ortega runs the baseline here. Flare back to the wing for Smith. Can't get his wide open shot. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Shot does not hit the rim. It is a shot clock violation and great defense here by Elijah White to contest late in the shot clock and get the turnover. And we'll take a minute here to just to dry up the floor a little bit. And Truitt will pick him up full court, man-to-man here. Bullock takes the inbounds up the sideline. Back to White as the Rams bring the ball across half court. Top of the key, step back three for Elijah White, and he remains hot. 22 points for the freshman, and the lead is now 9 for the Rams. E.J. Smith trying to answer, cannot. Hinkle with a monster rebound, and the Rams are running. Volante Carroll up top, up the floor. Elijah White takes it himself. Ball is knocked out of his hands, and the Rams will pull it back out, use a little clock here. Bullock at top with Covington. Can't control the dribble, and Covington takes it out of his hands here, and in transition, Covington finishes in an and one opportunity as the foul is called on Christian Bullock. Morgan not pleased with the continuation call or with that effort here with the momentum going. Sage McClellan will check in for the Rams after the free throw is good for Covington. Also, Brent Kelly back in the game for the Bears. And the lead is now 6 for Bluefield. Hinkle inbounds to McClellan. Man-to-man here against Kelly. Brings the ball across half court. Elijah White will take the ball. And we'll set something up here. Ooh, one-on-one spin dribble to the middle. Trying to find Carroll on the alley-oop dunking. Ball slips out of his hand a little bit, but Rams will take the ball, or retain the ball here with 10 seconds. And Hinkle with the right hand. A little hesitation dribble. One-on-one from the elbow. Good for Hinkle and lead back to 8. Bears come back. Torrey finding Seitz inside for 2. Seitz has 4 on the evening. Hinkle tries to take it off the bounce. Kelly with the strip and the takeaway. Rejected. Rejected from Carroll. Ball will stay here with Truitt. Baseline out of bounds. 24 seconds on the shot clock, 13-24 remaining in the contest. 54-48, Rams lead. Ortega takes the inbounds, drives left to the middle of the floor. Right-handed shot is up and no good, and Elijah White will retain it off of Delonte Carroll's rebound. Oos. Elijah White slipping the trap, attacking the middle of the floor. Block called against Truitt McConnell, and Elijah White will go to the line for 2 shots. And Torrey, that is his 3rd foul with 13 minutes to go. That'd be a big blow for Truitt if they lose some time from one of their post players here. Elijah White gets 2 shots here. First shot is up and good. As Caleb Hewitt checks in for Brandon Shields for the Rams, seeing his first minutes here in the second half. Second shot is up and good. That's 24 points for Elijah White, as he'll be replaced by Kenny Page, getting his first action tonight. 6-foot freshman out of Hampton, Virginia. The lead is 8 now for the Rams, as Page will guard Kelly at the top of the key. Ortega on the wing, guarded by Hewitt. Looking to post up Torrey. Hinkle and Torrey one-on-one here in the mid-post. Pass back out to McAllister. 3 is up and no good. Tipped out. McAllister back, gets the ball back, but throws it out of bounds. Looking for Torrey at the rim. Ball possession goes to Bluefield. Handoff action here. McClellan up top. Ball screen coming from Carroll. Shot is strong off the backboard. Ball goes out to Truitt McConnell. Delonte Carroll doing a great job setting some screens. They're trying to find him open for a lob around the rim. Just can't find that position off that screen. Ortega takes the handoff, loses possession, but gathers it right before the half-court mark. Sights on the wing on the short corner. Back to Ortega. Slips at the top of the key, goes up, and Delonte Carroll will be called for the foul, as Ortega will go to the line. For Volante, that'll be his 2nd foul of the evening. Second team foul here in the half. Ortega's first shot is up and good. As C.J. Brown checks in for Truett. Second shot is up and good. And Ortega now has 12 for Truett. 56-50 here, just over 12 minutes to go in the game. Double down screen over for Caleb Hewitt. 10 on the shot clock here, finding Hinkle in the middle of the lane. Bounces back out to Carroll. And last 5. High ball screen. Hinkle in the middle of the lane and is fouled across the arm as he goes up. C.J. Brown collecting that foul. That'll be C.J.'s second in the game. Team's third. And Hinkle will go to the line for a pair. First shot up and good. Second shot is up and good for Hinkle. Hinkle starting off strong here in the second half. He now has 12 points, 4 of 4 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line. 58-50 is our lead. C.J. Brown at the elbow. Reverse pivot here, looking to drive middle. Can't find the cutter, goes up himself and is fouled. And unfortunately, Jamal Hinkle is going to pick up that foul. Tough call inside. Looked like Hinkle was up, straight up from my vantage point, but refs say otherwise. And C.J. Brown will go to the line for 2. That'll be the third on Hinkle. Halfway through the half here. First shot up and good for Brown. Second shot, also good. Cuts the lead to 6 here for Bluefield. As Kenny Page will bring the ball across half court. Dribble weave at the top. Sage McClellan comes off with his right hand off a ball screen from Hinkle. Shot is no good. Hinkle tries to get it, but he misses it. McAllister up ahead, looking for the layup and does not get it, and fouls Caleb Hewitt in the backcourt. That'll be the 4th team foul. First on McAllister here this afternoon. So the Rams will try it again here. 11 minutes now in the contest. Horn set, double ball screen at the top of the key. Comes off the left side, has Carroll rolling, has Hinkle at the top. Hinkle's going to take it one-on-one. C.J. Brown walls up, finds Caleb Hewitt on the backdoor cuts. A little bit of contact, but no foul called. Ball will remain here with the Rams. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lob set for Carroll. A monster dunk here off the baseline, inbound lob set. McClellan to Carroll. Lead back to 8. Flare screen for Ortega to the corner. Ball shot is short. Carroll is fighting for the rebound. He comes up with it. Outlet to Kenny Page. Rams are 4-on-2 in transition. Loose ball collected by Bluefield. And Sage McClellan goes baseline for the high finish. 10-point lead now for the Rams with 10 minutes to go in the contest. Rams have really found their stride here in the second half. $37 points scored in the first half. They have 25 already. 25 points scored here halfway through the half. And we'll take a full timeout with Truett McConnell. We'll be back on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Welcome back to Bluefield Rams basketball on the Rams Digital Sports Network. We are halfway through the second half, and the Bluefield Rams have increased their lead to 10 now, 62-52, on 9 of 13 shooting from the field to start off this half. 25 points scored already by the Rams to extend this lead. Truett will take the ball out as Ortega brings the ball across half court. Matchup zone from the Rams. 3-2 look. Kelly up top. High ball screen from Seitz. Back to the corner here with McAllister. High post, with Brown. Shot clock under 10. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3 is up and good from Brent Kelly. That is the answer that the Bears needed out of that timeout. And we'll see how Bluefield responds here. Kelly's first points, I believe, of the evening. Caleb Hewitt one-on-one against McAllister. Can't get the elbow jumper to fall. Truett brings the rebound down here. Kelly on the wing. High post action. Seitz will set the high ball screen at the top of the key. Pick and roll, looking to post Seitz up. They have Brown at the top, or Brown on the wing, and he will take a 3 and hit. So 6 unanswered here. Out of the timeout from John Ye and Truett McConnell. And the lead is now 4, 8.5 to go. High ball screen called for by White. Truett, as they did in the first half, trapping out of the ball screens. Elijah White looking for the 3, misses short, only his second miss of the game. He leads all scorers with 24 so far. And Sage McClellan will check in, replacing Caleb Hewitt. So White, Page, McClellan, Carroll, and Hinkle. The lineup for the Rams. Little back screen, down screen action here, or take it to the top of the key. Looking to post up Frankie. Frankie early in foul trouble. Haven't seen much of him here in the second half. Ball screen action for Kelly. Ball is tipped by Kenny Page, I believe, on the shot. And the Rams are running. Top. Elijah White will slow it down and make sure we get a set call. 1-4 low. It's going to be man and one-on-one here with Elijah White and McAllister. Hesitation shot fake. Ball over to Kenny Page. Off-balance shot is no good. Truett's in transition. Ortega to the rim. Wanted the foul call, not going to get it. And the lead is now 2 on the 8-0 run from Truett McConnell over the last 2.5 minutes. McClellan off the spin move. Loose ball out of bounds to Truitt. Seven minutes remaining now. Truitt is going to look to either tie or take the lead with this possession. X-cut action here. Pass back to the corner. Kelly looking for a second three. Short off the rim. High ball screen early in the possession there from Carroll as Coach Richard Morgan will call a timeout. 30-second timeout here. We'll stay with it here. Take a look at the stats. Both teams shooting pretty well from the field. 45%, excuse me, for Truitt. 52% for the Rams. Truitt with an advantage from behind the arc. 7 threes already. E.J. Smith with 4 of those. The Rams shooting 5 of 10 from behind the arc, so a pretty good percentage. And they've gotten to the line 15 times, 13 of 15 compared to Truitt, who's also shooting well, 11 of 13 from the line. Turnovers about even, 5 and 6. Truitt with a slight lead. And Truitt also leading in offensive rebounds, 4-1, which may or may not make a difference when you're shooting 70% from the field like Bluefield has, or did to start the second half. So possession stays with Bluefield. It'll be inbounded in front of the bench here with Morgan looking on. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like Truitt will start in a man-to-man out of this sideline out of bounds. White takes the inbound pass in the backcourt, brings it across the line. 1-3-1 look for the Rams. Shot clock under 10. Ortega looking to try to steal the reversal on the sideline and picks up the quick foul there, the pushing foul. That'll be the 5th team foul on Truitt, only the first individual foul on Ortega on the evening. Down to White. Looking to swing the basketball, go inside, top side here. Under 10 on the shot clock. Hinkle sets a flat ball screen at the top of the key. And Elijah White continues his tear as he has 26 now. Hitting the floater off the flat ball screen. And back in transition, McAllister with an acrobatic finish, reverse layup in the and one. That's impressive. McAllister goes to the line and try to complete the three-point play. Yeah, he cannot connect on the free throw, but C.J. Brown muscles in for the offensive rebound. His shot is no good. McAllister with the rebound. Now Ortega finds Frankie in the middle of the lane. Kelly, top of the key, off to the right. McAllister still battling. Gets the second offensive rebound of the possession. And the Bears will pull the ball back out with 10 seconds here on the shot clock. No ball screen set. Kelly looking inside for C.J. Brown and can't connect. And the ball is out of bounds to the Rams. 64-62 now. Bluefield holding on to a 2-point lead with 5.5 minutes left in this game. Richard Morgan calls the set. X action into a high ball screen. Pick and roll, finds Hinkle in that short corner. Body from C.J. Brown not called. Shot clock under 10, 7 on the shot clock here. Christian Bullock to the rim. And the foul is going to be called on Brent Kelly, I believe. It's either going to be 2 shots or a 1-on-1. That's 1-on-1. It should be, well, it was the 6th foul. Excuse me. Crowd doesn't like the fact that he wasn't. It's not a shooting foul. So 20 seconds on the shot clock, and the Rams will inbound from underneath. Bullock up top, receives the high ball screen on the right wing from Carroll. Nothing doing there. Ball on the block here with Hinkle. Hinkle trying to go one-on-one with C.J. Brown. Gets him up in the air, and the foul will be called on Brown, and Hinkle will go to the line for a one-on-one opportunity. Torre will check back in for C.J. Brown. That's his third foul for Brown. First shot from Hinkle is up and good. Oh, second one is short. McAllister comes up with the rebound now. And it's a three-point lead for the Rams. Just under 5, 4:40 to go. Covington brings the ball across half court. Ortega on the wing. Torrey from the top of the key gets past Hinkle and throws it down with one hand to cut the lead to 1. Torrey with 4 points on the evening. High ball screen again from Carroll. Bullock into the lane, straight up. Can't hit, but Carroll with a great offensive rebound. 20 more seconds for the Rams. Just under 4 minutes here. 1 point lead, 65-64 for Bluefield. Elijah White, top of the key. Game's leading scorer with 26 right now. Spin dribble, pull up from 15 is good. Make it 28 for the freshman. 67-64, Bluefield leading. Right at 3.5 left, Ortega, hard drive from the 10-foot line up top. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say off of Sage McClellan, and possession will remain here with Truitt. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 3:33 on the game clock here. Brent Kelly checks back in for Covington, as well as E.J. Smith from McAllister. E.J. with 4 threes on the evening already. Nice back screen into a cross screen for E.J., and a traveling is called. Looked like he might have had the initial opportunity to go up, but he chooses not to. Shot fake, comes back to it, moves his feet. Turnover goes to the Rams. Bullock brings the ball across half court now. Elijah on the wing. Reverse, or excuse me, crossover move. Floater is no good. Looked like a Truitt team member might have touched the net as that ball was going up, but no call. And on the other end, Truitt finishes his 2 points here in transition. 67-66. Carroll in the middle of the lane. Back out to Bullock. Shot fake, clears his feet. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Back out to White. Short on the three-point shot. And the Bears are running here. Still a 1 point lead for the Rams, 67-66. As Truitt slows it down and runs a set. Going to lead into a high ball screen probably here. Looking to the post up with Torrey. Torrey and Shields get into it on the block. And a little interpretation there. Looked like Torrey might have hooked Shields, but the official saying Shields might have held on to Torrey a little bit too long, too. So into the game comes Jamal Hinkle, replacing Shields. Baseline out of bounds for the Bears. Ortega to the corner. One-on-one with Christian Bullock. Finds a little bit of a Euro step there, back to the middle of the lane, and finishes high off the glass. And the Bears have taken the lead with 2 minutes left in this game. Rams, who started out the second half hot, suddenly find themselves in need of a bucket here with just under 2 minutes to go. High ball screen, come back to Sage McClellan on the wing. Down inside to Carroll. One-on-one against Frankie. Looking for the left hand. Ball is stripped out of his hands. And here comes Ortega. Coast to coast. And a foul is called on Volante Carroll. An and-one opportunity for Ortega. A chance to extend the lead for the Bears to 4 with 1:33 left on the clock. Free throw is up and good. 71-67 is the Truett McConnell lead now. Just over 90 seconds left. Rams in need of a quick score here and a defensive stop. White brings the ball across half court. Double post low. Isolation from White, finds Carroll on the baseline. Carroll goes up and a jump ball is called. Possession goes to Truett McConnell with 1:17 left. Unfortunate call for Bluefield. Get no points out of that possession. Now they're going to leave with a little full court trap. They break it with E.J. Smith. Smith pulls back out to Ortega. Ortega will take a three. He's short. Torrey with the rebound. No good. Carroll comes up with a rebound. And here come the Rams running. Sage McClellan in transition at the rims, rejected by Frankie. Ten seconds on the shot clock as Truett decides to bring the ball back out. Foul is on Elijah White. He fouls Ortega, and that'll send Ortega to the line for a one-on-one. Timeout called by Truett McConnell here with 39 seconds to go. 30-second timeout. Coach Morgan still giving his opinion of the no-call foul against Carroll earlier in the possession there. It could have been a big swing there, getting 2 points, cutting the lead to 2, and then being in this situation with only a 2-point deficit instead of a 4-point deficit. It's been pretty evenly played so far. Obviously, Rams would like to capitalize on some of that early success there in the second half. Truett has just continued to find ways to get some transition looks, get to the rim. Now they have an opportunity to extend the lead to 5 or 6 with these 2 free throws from Arias Ortega. Shot is up and no good. Hinkle with the rebound, and Life for the Rams here in transition. Carroll up the floor, steps out of bounds. The outlet pass is just too long for Carroll. Substitution for the Rams. Shields will come in for Carroll. Trap in the corner off the inbound pass. E.J. Smith brings the ball across the floor, and the Rams will look to foul. Elijah White picking up another foul, his third. So Ortega back in the same spot he was in. 1-on-1 here with a chance to extend the lead. 19.7 seconds left in the game. This time the free throw is up and good. 72-67. Second shot is up and good. 73-67. 6-point lead with 20 seconds to go. Inbound to Bullock. Elijah White gets the ball here, and the foul in the backcourt on Brent Kelly. And Elijah White will go to the line. That is the 5th foul on Brent Kelly. Elijah White has had an incredible evening. 10 of 15 from the field. One-on-one here. First shot is up and good. Second shot from White is pure, and that is so 30.9 from Elijah White is overshadowed by the loss here in the final seconds. Or a 6-point deficit, excuse me, in the final seconds. Technical foul called on Brandon Shields on the make. And True will take the basketball out of bounds here. Full court pressure. Oh, he walked. Full court pressure from the Rams works. Down 2 possessions here with 14.4 seconds. Let's see what they can work out here. We'll take it with a big time turnover there. Ball should be out of bounds on the side. Top of the key, Bullock. And one from Elijah White on the strong take. 7 seconds to score there. And Elijah White continues his evening with 2 more. That's 32 points and a chance to put the Rams within 1 possession here. John Ye will call a timeout for Truett with 7.4 left. That'll be a full timeout for Truett McConnell. We're going to take it with them. You're watching the Rams Digital Sports Network. We are back for the last 7.5 seconds of this matchup here. Truett McConnell leading 75-72 with 7.4 seconds on the clock. They'll be taking the basketball out against some pressure from Bluefield. Bluefield in need of a steal. Both teams are in the double bonus, so it'll be 2 points. It'll be 2 points from, or 2 shots from here on out. Into Ortega in the corner. A foul quick by Sage McClellan. And so Ortega will get 2 shots. Six and a half seconds on the clock, 75-72. These are huge free throws from Ortega. First shot is up and good, making a 4-point lead. Second shot is no good. 6 seconds on the clock. White in transition to McClellan from the corner. 3-point up is up and no good, short. And that'll do it for the Dome Gymnasium. Truett McConnell comes on the road here in February. Defeats Bluefield 76-72. 33 points from Elijah White for Bluefield, 23 points for Raul Arias Ortega. And the Rams will conclude their home slate next Tuesday night here at the Dome Gymnasium at 6 o'clock p.m. So we look forward to being with you then. Until then, Corey Mullins saying have a good weekend from the Rams Digital Sports Network.